What is up, YouTubers, gamers, and fellow hobbyists out there? Welcome to On the Beach Repeat, the series that you put on in the background whilst you hobby or paint along with me. And in this episode, I'm literally carrying on straight from where the last one ended, about an hour after, I suppose. So I was doing some other stuff. So if you're new to this video, this channel, welcome. This is a paint along series. Put it on in the background. I ramble on about a load of waffle, really, generally. Sometimes I even include hobby stuff. And together we get stuff done. You build your models or paint your models, and I do the same. And we have a good time. So let's get some hobby. Get your glues, brushes, models, paints, whatever else you need, and let's get to the bench. Alright, I forgot to say, get your coffee. Or whatever you are drinking. I'm going to have some sip of mine. Well, I'm going to start with this one. It's got patches on. It's a circus tent top, essentially. And I am going to be painting patches on it. Now, am I going to be going for... Ooh, Gal Vorbak Red is quite a good one. Oh yes, I think that's going to be a good one to have. As a red, I think we can do that. I think we can do a blue as well. Oops, just dragging my microphone down off the bench. Just having a look in my tray for what blue I want. Ooh, wasted jeans, I think. There, that didn't take too long, did it? Gaming, that shouldn't be in there, that should be in there. Right, excuse me. A green, perhaps? Or a brown? I think a brown might be more suitable. Blood tracker brown. Yeah. Right, so these are three colours, and this one is going to be red. Here at the front. Well, it doesn't have to be the front, I suppose, does it? It can be any. Right, exciting bit now. Finding a brush. A brush to use. Nope. A layer brush. Citadel layer brush. Let's get a bit of paper towel ready, because probably going to need that. As I'm not worried about obscuring detail on this as a 3D print, it's just a patch over the side. I'm not going to thin the paint down. Actually, that's a lie. I probably will a little bit, slightly. Help dry it, won't it? Right, so I'm using Gal Vorbak Red for this very dark red. So I think that will go well here. Let's just get some of this onto the palette. There we are. There we go. Do I want to use that layer brush? I'm asking myself, do I want to use it? Well, honestly, I don't know. Decisions. No, I think that's a bit too fine. I think right, what's this one? to 0. What about a 0 brush? Yeah. Let's use a 0 brush. Can't remember what make this is, but we're going for it. Right, now this is going to be the intricate part here. So, I am painting a circus tent patch. And that's interesting. That's interesting to me. This is the first bit of actual colour I've put on a model in a long time, apart from this vanilla bean. It's all been yellow and shade wash. Galvo back to red, looking good. Coming out well. It's coming out well. It's gonna be strange for quite some time. Painting here, because I'm just not used to doing so. Work's going alright. I have to go on site. Probably around the time you might be watching this. Who knows? In a couple of weeks I've got to go on site, so it's a drag going all the way down there, but yeah, oh, whatever. That's okay. It's not very often. Just got to work out the logistics. Well, this Galvo back red is probably going to need 2 coats. Well, I think there's no probably about it, so it's going to need 2 coats. Oh, so, guess what I had for tea last night? I had a burger and chips. And no, I wasn't alone. Mrs. Mini Warzone was here because she didn't have to go down on site herself, so that was nice. It was actually today she would have gone down. She's had to go on site a few times this month. As I say, it's a bit of a drag, but no problem. Does mean getting up at 5 in the morning though, so that isn't great. As I can get, so I'm going to let that one dry. Yeah, we'll let that one dry, and then we'll do the next one. So we've got a patch on there in one colour, that's good. So I've got 2 patches left. I've got a bigger one and a smaller one. I think we'll do the bigger one in brown, because I think as a circus or whatever this is, they would have tried to have used the less conspicuous colour to be the biggest one, and as the other one's only a small one, I thought I'll stuff it. We'll just use a bit of blue material from one of our other tents. That's what I think. This is a P3 paint, Bloodsucker Brown. Not going to thin this one down because they're renowned for being a little bit more thinner anyway. So, well, I've always found that to be the case, and that's how I'm going to proceed with that in mind. So, straight from the pot. Yeah. Yeah, and this will need 2 coats as well, probably. Bloodsucker Brown. It's a nice brown. Great. Yeah, so I said on my other video, but it's the same day, so I'm still talking, it's still new to me, so watch the Grizzly Run, which is like an all-terrain marathon thing. There's a lot of people. I haven't seen that many people since the carnival. And this is all going to be for my role-playing games as well. See, a model this size, for a piece of terrain, it really becomes like a centerpiece feature, you know. So as regards to going down to go on site, my only question is whether I go alone, drive myself, or come down with Mrs. Mini Warzone. This is all for some big meeting we've all got to attend, go to. You know, it's quite a lot of people going to be going there. I don't know if, I think they're having more than one session. Which is good. Right. And there we go. There's another patch. Brown patch. There's the red one, there's the round one. So, yeah, I'm going to have a couple of coats on these bad boys. But, there's that one. Bit of coffee. Let's have some coffee. So to do that one, I think I'm going to use Wasted Jeans. It's one of the best paints I had from Zombicide, my Zombicide paint set. Brilliant. So, I don't have a lot of it left, but should be enough for that. Put a tiny bit of water in with that one. Right. Oh, here we go. Wasted Jeans. It'll look better when I've done the stitches. I'll do all the stitches in a different colour, maybe black is what I'm thinking. Yeah, black might work. It'll certainly stand out, won't it? And then black's black, so I just use any black for that. pretty good. So, thinking, do I go back to the red? Do I let it dry a bit more first? I think let it dry a bit more first. I'm going to pop that to one side. That's good. That's awesome. Got this Frankenstein bust I started doing the last time. There's a couple of places I've realised I've missed on it. This Yeti that I'm doing, missed a couple places on him too. So we're just filling in the white areas. That's good. That's good. So that's all done. So what we're essentially doing here now is setting ourselves up for like the next time. So you've got this terror fish to do, which I'm going to open up. The reason is it's probably going to be needed sooner rather than later. Alright. Looks like we need the knife. It's got some more rubbish to get rid of then now. Get the model out. Oh, not an easy task. There we go. Now this isn't going to go on a base. It's just going to be as is, like that. But we are going to need to use a holder to get some primer on him initially. So let's get a couple more holders. Because I've got another one to do yet. See? Oh, what I'll have to do is like half of the fish one day and then half another day. Yeah, so we'll do that. Yeah, so we'll do that. That's what we'll do. Right. Next one. Catfolk Warrior. I don't know why. It strikes me he might be useful. I'm thinking of the beach scenario. Could be indigenous to the island or something, couldn't he? You know what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the start of my next RPG adventure, which I have mentioned in the past, but not in great detail. So that's why I need a sort of sand desert map and a ocean map. I need to create a beach. Oh, I've drunk my coffee. Yeah, I need to create a beach effect so that someone washes up on a beach. Right. That said, I think he's going to be my base. The only question is, I have to go looking for bases now. Where is my bases? Basically. Bases. Wow, this is interesting. have a hat. No, is that it? Nope, that's not it. Thought I had it then. Ooh, I've discovered it. Bases and tokens, and see what I've done in this episode. Right here, right now, I've discovered my bases box. And this is what I want. What sort of base do I want to put him on though? Do I want to put him on a base like that? Yeah, I think that might work. Yeah, if he wasn't on a base like that, he'd be on a base like that. Don't know why, but to me that one looks better. Right then, here's where we get the glue going. Super glue gel. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Well, impressive that super glue gel is still coming out the nozzle after all this time. That's brilliant. Right, so there's my Catfolk warrior person thingamajigger. Right, so back to priming. Well, I can look out my window now and it's great. Because I'm on the first floor, spare bedroom, I overlook certain areas, and I can just look out and it's nice. Whereas in my old studio, I always had the curtains closed and that sort of thing. I didn't really want to look out the window. It wasn't much of a view anyway. Well, I had a big tree out there, which was okay, but it was big, it was massive. Kind of blocked the view, any view you might have. So here I can see houses, I can see pathways, rooftops, and I know that just beyond them is the beach. Awesome. Yeah, so this terror fish thing could be something that crawls out of the ocean onto the beach. We're going to have certain hazards. So what I might do is draw up some tables to use in my game. Certain creatures, if I want, I want to definitely say that they're definitely going to be a part of this, or could be a part of it. I'll include them stats wise. There we go. I can do the other half when that one dries. That's good. Yeah, I was painting this Catfolk as well in the primer. I don't know if we've got Catfolk as any stats for anything like that. I'll have to have a look, see if there's anything similar. That's the best I can do, isn't it? Say I was playing 5th edition. I'll have to look. Although I've got all the monster manual, I've got the Volo's Guide to Monsters, I've got that Modern Kinds Tome of Foes, and the Monsters of the Multiverse, is it the other one? I've got all that. Surely somewhere in there is Catfolk. You would think. Yeah, you would think. Whether I can actually be a cat person, I don't know. That might make a different sort of adventure, mightn't it? Right. Well, it's definitely all painted up now. What time have we got here? 32 minutes. Not doing too badly. Not doing too badly, because in the next sort of half hour I can get the second coats done on these. Vorbak red. Quite tired. Quite tired today. Reason is late night. Late night because, well, it was the weekend. Kind of, what was it that expression he says in Christmas Carol? Sorry, I'm late. I was making rather merry last night. I was making rather merry yesterday, yeah. Okay. Time to go back to Gal Vorbak red. Get the second coat on. Looks a bit more solid then, doesn't it? So our daughter's boyfriend is going to look at a car today. They phoned up asking for a little bit of advice. Because this first car, it's always a bit of a, do I get it? What do I look out for? Let's give them the benefit of my knowledge for what it's worth. I've learnt a few things over the years. Beauty getting old, isn't it? If you don't learn anything, what's the point? You don't learn anything over the years, what is the point? Right, so we're going back to Blood Tracker Brown now for this second coat of the main brown bit here. Goes on slightly lighter and dries darker. Dull, isn't it? Some colours go on darker and dry lighter. Some goes on lighter and dries darker. I guess at the end of the day it's just the balance of the pigments you have in said paint. Not just the balance of pigments, but balance of pigments to medium. Oh, I'll turn this around. Still see it? Yeah. Oh, I know they might have bought the car by now. There we go. Brown's got its second coat. That's awesome. gonna do the blue second coat now, the wasted jeans, and here we go. Still got some left from last time. That's good. Yeah, so I was talking about my role-playing game. I'm starting it off like he does in the last season of Me, Myself and Die, because I just thought that was genius for solo. Wash up on a beach with no memory of who you are, how you got there, where you come from, or anything really. That's good. There we go. Awesome, man. That is good. Alright, so we've come to there. So I've got a few models primed there now, and that's good. Pop that over there. Have a look in my bag of goodies here, of stuff I've yet to paint. Well, I've got loads of stuff to paint here. Wow. Lots of stuff. Okay, and a bag which I can use later. Incidentally, I unpacked this is in it as well. This is a bolt action, I don't know, it's a marker, pin marker, or whatever it is, a RIP marker, whatever it is. I had this in the same state in the first Mini Warzone studio, which was my spare room originally when I lived in Plymouth. It's come with me all this way. It's come with me to the other studio I had built. Now it's coming with me to Seaton here. So here it is. Something about it. Yes, it's bolt action, I believe it's from. Right, so I've got all this stuff here, which was obviously stuff I was doing for my role playing. Get the words out in a minute. Blood Tracker Brown. I think I'll paint this box with it. I remember painting these back in Plymouth and going through them. I think you get a bit fed up with it after a while. You do like boxes and crates, and then you just get fed up with painting the same old thing. So in terms of that, it's probably been good that I've had a good long break from it, because right now I'm just happy to put in paint on models. There. There's a box painted in brown. That's not bad. Do that. I'll paint these barrels brown as well. It's true, some of them have got rings. I think I'll do that with a metal, like a metal banding. I think I'll paint them all the same colour. I'll go over the bands separate later. Obviously I'll paint the things on top slightly different. Oh, I guess it'll be nearly tea time soon. That's awesome. Right. I've painted the barrels on that one. Okay. I think I'll paint this as a wooden crate too. It's tricky because these are 3D printed, so it's not always easy. Where the printer makes lines with the plastic or resin or whatever it is. It's like a grainy effect. Not bad, that's all. Paint these. I guess I did these. I guess I was doing these in a contrast paint style before. I think I'll call it a day after this one because I need to assess the situation. And ideally see what all my other models I've painted for the role-playing games have come out like. I've got them somewhere. I'll have a little bit of continuity if I can, but I mean change is okay too. Yeah, change is good. There. Difficult getting it in all the nooks and crannies, I can tell you that. There we go. Bound to miss things. I think a wash would go a long way to helping it out. Yeah. I think that is gonna look good. Ropes. I'll do a lot of ropes on these as well, like tying up the barrels and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I do need to check on what the other stuff looks like. But that's good. So I'm gonna call it a day there. That's not bad actually. Getting longer. Right, let's zoom out. There we go. So thanks ever so much for joining me on that episode of On the Beach with Pete. It's gonna seem more like On the Beach when I have the window open and you hear the seagulls squawking in the summer. The sun will be blasting through and I'll be like, yeah. If anyone from my former work placements is watching me now, then living the dream, guys. Anyway, thanks very much. I got more models out now. I've achieved that, if nothing else. And I found my bases, didn't I? So that was an achievement. And I've set up more stuff that have been primed, ready for next time. So I'm pretty certain next time will be a full-on, at least an hour sort of painting. So that'll be good. Well, I'm just filling in time with waffle at the moment, but yeah, that is going to be good. So thanks ever so much for joining me on this. Thank you to all my patrons. If you do feel like supporting me, going that extra mile, then check out Patreon. It will give you access to exclusive videos, behind the scenes, all sorts of good stuff, extra painting stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye for now. Remember, all brushes lead to all. Love you all. Yeah, see you then. Bye bye.